Hello and welcome back to our second video on working on a book with AI. As mentioned last time, we're going to be using Grok, and also we have LibreOffice here in the background ready to copy paste across. So last time, if you remember, we talked about what tools we're going to use. So this time we're going to focus on using the AI to develop the character plan and plot. So I'm just going to be typing in here. Can you help me develop main characters and plot for a book aiming at 20 chapters? Main story is main idea is a modern day Braveheart story based in modern day with current political tensions. Main character, a woman, a young woman, in early 20s, ex-soldier, for the battles or whatever that's going to come up, and the political stories, main character, early 20s, ex-soldier, use similar plot. Let's give her a name. Named use similar plot to Braveheart movie, and please do up all the main characters, outline, detail, including expressions, looks, etc. Please complete the plot story and then break it into 20 sections with clear details for each chapter. Okay, and then you just click on the button. Ta-da! Okay, Emma McLean sounds like toothpaste. Okay, so Liam Carter, childhood friend, General Marcus Holt. Okay, so you see it's working away here. It's just developing characters and interweaving them into a plot. Sarah Thompson gives you appearance, expressions, personality, and background. Of course, you can say, if you're developing your story here, you can, be reading down through these suggestions, and you can, say, oh, I'm not happy with that background, and change it up. And you could just type out here, please change background. So, and I've typed in a very basic thing here. If your idea or whatever you're planning to do with your project, you all might already have a lot of details that you want to put in, and you could just put them in there. You could also initially just work on the characters and then the plot and then the chapters, if that's the way you want to do it. So, plot summary: in the near future, United States rural communities in Pacific Northwest are being crushed by powerful corporation Omnicorp, which eludes government officials to seize land for source extraction and private development. As it returns to hometown, find a siege. Blah, blah, and unites locals. Okay, it's missed this key point here, and this happens, and that's fine. Is that I was supposed to say Scotland? I thought it might automatically do that because of the Braveheart thing, right? So this has broken it down. Homecoming, the spark, and so on and so forth, all the way to the end. So I wonder what happens in the end. Emma faces execution. Okay. So it has followed briefly the Braveheart story. So let's ask it to make a change here. Can you please change the location? Build the story as happening in Scotland. The UK government is corrupt. Emma fought as a soldier for the US, and the US need to come in to the story as wants to help Emma, maybe old soldier contacts, or government not wanting you, or US government not wanting UK's nuclear capabilities falling into the wrong hands. Base it upon UK having high migration and falling into grips of Islam, which is some of the political things that's going on in the UK. Okay, so let's, and again, whichever story you're going with, you can adjust that and make it work for you. You just say, okay, fix this, fix that. You mightn't like the character names that it's come up with, but for me, it's just the location and a bit more tweaking. So type that in. It's they're going to work through that and redo that. So main characters haven't changed apart from the fact that she fought with the US. So she's now a US soldier turned Scottish revolutionary leader. Okay, and let's bring out the main characters here again. And coming down. So what we're going to do here when it finishes is we're just going to copy that and save it. It's very important to save that. You'll see why later when we get into writing the chapters, so that the AI doesn't go off target with what you want it to do. But you can see here it works fairly quick. It's already down to the character chapter amendments, and it's almost halfway through the book. So yeah, here we are. Plot summary: in the near future, Scotland, UK government real corruption has allowed extreme Islamist factions to gain influence, high migration, destabilizing the nation. Rural Scottish communities face oppression, the government seizes land and its resources. Yeah, Emma Clean returns to a highway village to find her family's confiscated land, killed by Marcus. Few by grief, family resistance. And they expose government corruption through greater taxes. Yep. Hacking. Yeah. The US government in the UK is finally streamers' hands. Face betrayal, loss, romance with the community and climbing battle against Roosevelt forces. Story exposed rebellion, sacrifice, and Scottish identity, a backdrop of modern political tensions. Okay, sounds good to me. I am still putting in there freedom's price. And, you know, if it's too close to this, like shouting freedom as she's dying, that's too close to the movie. So I'll probably amend some of these things later on, and that's just fine. But for now, I just wanted the basic outline of the story. So what we do here is we can just go to here and just highlight the whole thing. If you're working on mobile, it might just give you a button or two you can just click on. So I'm just going to do copy and then go over here and paste. So there we are, all in here. And I'm going to save this as desktop, and then I'm going to put in plot and chapters and characters. Right. And save. So that's it. We've done chapter plan and plot and characters all in one go, and yeah, you carry on, do the same with your project if you're following along. And our next video is going to be starting to work on the chapters themselves, and we're going to go through some tips. And I've done quite a few of these projects with AI, and at this point I have just little kind of things you can do when working with them to avoid frustration, etc. And I'm going to show you some of those hints and tips, as well as, you know, let's get stuck into the project, write our first few chapters and see how that goes for us. And if you want to check out some of my completed works, just look in the description, and please remember to like and subscribe if that's what you want to do.